Hey everyone, Presale here, your second favorite Uniswap degen. So today I want to cover two tokens. I know I've been doing one token per video lately, but I wanted to do two in this one. Mainly because I believe one of them is Pro and the other one is CAC. So the Pro one I think is Splitprotocol and Peanut is the CAC one. So I'll go through why I think it's Pro and why Peanut is CAC. And the reason I also want to cover the bad projects is hopefully to help people understand what to avoid so you don't get wrecked. So we'll start with Splitprotocol. Their pre-sale date is Tuesday, the 22nd of December at 12 p.m. PST. Their Telegram has about 800, probably around 900 users now, and it's fairly active, which is a good sign. You might think that it's a low amount of users, but if you compare to other low cap pre-sales, it's actually quite a decent amount. And even other sales with 500 members with a similar hard cap sell out very quick. So the fact that it's 800 means it's going to probably sell out very fast. So if we have a look at their website, which is quite trippy, all of the info is actually on here. Let's look at their tokenomics. So their liquidity is going to be locked through Unicrypt as soon as presale is completed. So that's a good sign of no rug since it's through Unicrypt. You never know though, but it's at least a good sign. Then the hard cap, 150 Ethereum. And I do want to start reviewing more type of coins like this where the hard cap is so low, but it's much higher risk since we are Uniswap degens after all. And this is what we go for, the low cap ones that can moon a lot. And usually these, you see, Ethereum limit per wallet is 2 Ethereum. So for most people, well, maybe most people, it's not a lot compared to the other pre-sales, you know, where you can put like 10, 20, you know, the bigger ones. But this 2 Ethereum, if you put 2 Ethereum into our base, you know, it could have been 40 Ethereum. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for projects where you can put 2 Ethereum and hopefully it turns into 10x, 20x. So with these ones, that's what the potential is. Obviously, the risk to get rugged is higher, so keep that in mind. But the chance for huge gains is more. But I've done my due diligence on this token, and I believe it's not a rug, at least from what I've seen. Obviously, anything can happen, and this isn't financial advice, it's just what I think. But the risk reward at the moment for me is worth it, and I will be trying to do it. So it's first come, first serve, which means it's going to be a rush to fill up your MetaMask with the gas and send as quick as possible. Hopefully you get in before everyone else. 100% of the Ethereum raised goes to the liquidity. That's very, very bullish. That's 150 Ethereum to liquidity. That is really a huge amount. That's going to be somewhere around $200,000 since, you know, half the liquidity is Ethereum, half is their token. So puts it at about $200,000 of liquidity. Then if you think about it also, the other projects that did 100% of the Ethereum raise to liquidity was projects like Tendies back in Uniswap Season 1 and Chads. And those did really, really well. So it's always a very good sign when 100% of the Ethereum raise goes to liquidity. Then if we look at the token information, basically, obviously you can read through it yourself. I'm not going to read through everything. I've already read through it before the video, but the summary is basically it's like RFI. It's got the aspect of RBase, which is the main thing is a 1% burn on all the transactions, and then 1% goes of that burn goes to the token holders, which means that your holdings will go up very slowly, and hopefully the price goes up very fast, and then you make double the pro gains. And then they also have 1% rewards wallet tax, so that's 1% of the fee goes to giveaways, promos, and airdrops, which is, I think, very good considering that it'll benefit the longevity of the coin, which, you know, with Uniswap coins isn't all the time there. You know, some of them die off really quickly. So it'll be nice to have, it's nice to have this feature, I think, you know, improve the marketing post-launch. So overall, I really like it. I also made some other notes here. the former LID COO is part of the team. His name's Penn. So that's really good. You know, LID was quite a successful platform in Uniswap season 1. So that also reduces the rug risk, in my opinion. The dev is Anon, but he's well known with a track record of moon missions. That's always good. And lastly, they have an AMA tomorrow on the DeFi, that's how I say it, Degenerates Discord at 5 p.m. EST. So I will be linking that Discord in my YouTube description. So you can join that and plug in for the AMA tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST and see what type of questions are asked and how the team answers. I'll be tuning in for that, so we'll see how that goes. That's the day before, obviously, the pre-sale. So overall, I'm really bullish. It's the risk reward, in my opinion, is worth it. So if you can get in, which will be very tough, then go for it. Obviously, you know, the risk is always there. Nothing's 100%, but I think it's a good one. So I rated it quite pro. Okay, so the next project I want to cover is Peanut. This is the one I said that is cuck. And I'll be going through why I think it is. Obviously, you know, I could be wrong, but based on my experience, it's not something I would invest in, and I'll show you why. So let's start with their Telegram. They've got 4,000 members, which is a lot, but it's very quiet, and it's 2 days before the pre-sale, and it's very quiet with 4,000 people. So that's very fishy, and it gives you the vibe that it's all fake members, you know, to build fake hype. You look and you see, oh, so many members, it has to do good, but it's just there to trick you. So that's one thing I don't like about it. Next thing is the tokenomics, which we'll look at here. I made a note here. They're raising about $3.1 million, which is really a huge amount. And the worst part about this, which I actually laughed when I read this, is that all the tokens are locked. There's an unlocking schedule, 4% each month for 25 months. So when you do this pre-sale on the 22nd, you're only going to get 4% of your tokens 1 month after the launch. And the launch is sometime in January. So you're going to have to wait about 2 months to get your tokens. And then you only get 4% of the tokens each month, which is really the worst terms I think I've ever seen for pre-sale. And what makes that even worse is here. So 10 million, which at launch price is about $3.5 million or so, is for the further development of the project, which is for the team as well. And that only has 50% lock. Meanwhile, all your pre-sale and private sale tokens are 100% locked. So that means they can easily just dump their portion of the 50% and wreck the price. Meanwhile, you can't even sell. So I think it's ridiculous, honestly. As you can see, everything is locked 100%. And as per the team, you only get 4% per month. And another thing to make things worse, personal cap 200 Ethereum. Obviously, they're raising a lot, but they want to make sure, you know, each person can send as much as possible, which also gives money grab vibes. So it's never good when a project is just a money grab. And imagine getting wrecked on 200 Ethereum. And that's for the pre-sale, which is at 25 cents. Then they have the public sale, which is at 35 cents, but they're both going to have that lock. And the personal cap, there's also 25 Ethereum. So it looks like they're trying to build hype and FOMO, and people will send as much as they can without maybe noticing all these details with 4% lock, and then get wrecked. And they don't make it very clear that there's that 4% lock. I mean, if you look through their website, I really struggle to actually find that. They don't mention it here. I mean, they say your tokens will be unlocked in equal parts on a monthly basis during the next 25 months. So, I mean, yeah, if you calculate it's 4%, but they don't make it so clear. And obviously it's small here, not everyone's going to go read that. And for their main sale, looks like they're even doing an auction. So it's not necessarily going to be 35 cents. It could be, they say, starting from $2. So imagine people FOMO in at $2. there's 6 million tokens. Those people are really going to get wrecked. They're going to lose like 80-90%. But if they buy at 35 cents, then it's only 10 cents higher than the pre-sale. So you never know, maybe it can blow up really big and somehow do well. But I also read through what their idea is, even though, you know, I don't look too much into that in general, but it looks like a lot of buzzwords, and I don't know if maybe I'm stupid or something, but it doesn't even really make sense. And also noted, okay, by the homepage here, it says it's like all buzzwords: minimize slippage, reduce impermanent loss, increase passive income, earn governance tokens. It seems like just buzzwords to me. And yeah, there's even a quote from someone from Curve, which is a well-known company, that apparently said this, but I read on their Telegram that you can't actually find this. And there's some FUD that says that team members don't have anything regarding Peanut on their LinkedIn. That's also quite fuddy. So yeah, this is why I think it's not bullish at all. And I don't think necessarily it's going to rug, but I don't think it's going to perform, and the risk reward is tiny. I mean, if you get 4%, the only way to make a gain with this is on the odd chance it really blows up huge and it goes to 100 million market cap, and your 4% every month becomes worth a lot, even though everyone's going to keep dumping their 4%. I mean, on initial, how much do you need to, you need 25x to get your initial out on the first month. So, in my opinion, this is one to avoid. So that's why I think it's cuck. And because of that, I'm going to rate it cabbage. That's like one of the worst possible ratings. So avoid that one, in my opinion. As you know, I could be wrong, but I've gone through my analysis on it and why I think it's not going to do pro. So yeah. Anyways, that's my two coins I wanted to cover in today's video. Splitprotocol is quite pro, and Peanut, more like peacock, is cabbage. So yeah, thanks for watching. And if you learned something or if this video helped you, then feel free to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a like and follow me on my Twitter. Thanks for watching.